Now, while playing golf, so what this we're gonna use this red stick right now for kind of feet alignment and body alignment a little bit. So we're gonna open it up since we're chipping. Okay, I don't have alignment sticks, but I left at the factory, so I have these now. And then I have this is my ball position stick, and this is gonna point out where the ball is at in my stance. Okay, so now that we have that going on, you want to stand right there. You can see better. All right, so when it comes to chipping, the number one thing you need to understand is okay, how do I feel the bottom of the club and utilize that in my swing? Because if I can't feel the bottom of the club, if I can't utilize the bounce, I'm going to be very inconsistent at my ability to get the ball in the air, right? So I'm not trying to lift it, right? I'm trying to plant my weight in one spot and just kind of let it get back there and then just let it fall back through, okay? And the number one thing you want to be careful of is while swinging and chipping is shifting your weight backwards. You're fine. So see how people like do that and they try to define back. Can you do it? Yes. Will it work? Yeah, but I just don't highly recommend it because it's a lot of extra motion. Um, with chipping generically, you want the ball just kind of starting out dead center and your body line a little open your target line. So you can tell right now I'm a little bit open. I'm not perfectly squared up right now. Okay. And so as we do that, the ball is a little bit more forward in our stance, as you see. I'm going to get my weight a little more forward and keep my hands right in line with kind of the ball position, maybe even a hair in front of it. Just go 1 and 2. Okay. Once I kind of figure that out. Okay, there we go. Good. And then tick, tock. Thin. Okay, I didn't swing down enough. So, same thing. We'll try it again. I'm going to get my weight a little more forward, body line a little more open. There it is. And 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. All right. So same thing. Good. You just want to make sure you're consistently putting that ball right back there. Yeah, right in front of that ball position stick. Good. Yep. Good. Be a little closer. Scoot this way here. Actually, I lied the other way. That's my bad. Good. Bring that right foot in though. Bring your foot this way. Keep going. There you go. More to here feeling. Good. And just smooth. 1, 2. Better. So you finished where? Right? You want to finish on that lead leg. Okay, so we do a practice swing. Bring your hands a little closer to you, right here more. Tick, tock, freeze. Now get off that right foot. So see your foot's still in the ground. I want to turn with you a little bit. There you go. Yep. Get a little taller. So bring the scoot a little closer to the club for me. Yeah, there you go. Get a little taller, more relaxed with it. Good. Tick, tock, freeze. Good. Try it again. A little more here. Good. 1, 2, freeze. Right. So you did this. All right. So it's just 1, 2. The foot doesn't twist and roll. It's just turning and comes with you. Now, so see kind of you did this. Just let the heel come up and turn. Right. It's a natural kind of pivot. We're not like twisting our foot and squishing a bug. Okay. We're just picking it up. Yep. Good. Yeah, there you go. Good. 1, 2. Better. Good. All right, like a few balls. better. So shorter backswing, right?
Set shorter.
Shorter, yeah. So go ahead and set it for me. Right now, I want to work on bringing the swing right to here. So bring it right back. I want you to feel like it's more here feeling, okay? And then just let it fall to the other side. Freeze. Now, let the lower body turn through more, and then finish more here, okay? Good. Here. Now just turn through. Freeze. Hands stay low by your hips, right? So when we're working it through, okay? Hands low by my hips, turning low, hands by my hips. We're trying to work on the fundamental positioning of it, so you don't have to lift the hands or break the arms, right? So you get high when you lift them. So keep the hands low. Good. So one more time, it's shoulder, turn, hands low, turn the body through to hands low, but the club head, see how it goes higher? But the hands stay low still, okay? A little fast, smooth it out, right? Good. So 1,000, 2 1,000. So thing, 1,000, 2 1,000. Right? Gotta hit the ground though. If you don't hit the ground, the ball's not gonna get in the air. So bring the hands closer. Don't reach, right? There you go. More ground. I want you to bring that club head more out here. Smooth back. Okay, where's your club head? Look at this. Back here more. Now start your downswing. Now the club goes back there, okay? Good, and at the ground. There you go, better. Keep the hands closer. Don't drift away from you so much in the swing. Hands stay close. 2. More time. Hands to here. Good, now go down. Good, now hands to here. All right, keep the hands close to you. All right, so one more time, right to here. Hands more to there, now turn through it. Good, hands to here. Right, keep them close. Like you're holstering that left hip more, okay? Better, try it again. Good, bring that right foot forward here, good. Boom, and then boom. Right, just keeping it right in front of you. Better. Right foot forward a little bit. There you go, good. Okay, one more time, try it again. Bring that club over here more. Here. Now turn through. Got to hit the ground. Right? Bring the hands low, club head can go a little higher. So smooth. Good. Hands low, club head higher. Now turn through. Good. Same thing. Hands low, club head higher. Good. More right to there. Now it's turn through. Yes. See how you can kind of feel that club utilizing the bottom of the bounce? Right? You feel the bottom of the club more on the swing, right? That's what we're trying to get you to learn. Good. Better. One more time. Club matches in that shaft line more, and then boom. Okay. Yep. All right, grab a ball. Off the toe. Try it again. Good. Scoop back a tiny bit. There you go. Good. That's perfect. Relax. Smooth up. And turn through. Better, but you're getting the club really inside of the takeaway. So go ahead and set up for me. So you're getting almost in here like this, okay? It's right here. Okay. Grip's just gonna be more over your shoes more, and just turn. Good, perfect. Feel like your grip doesn't go past your right foot. Almost, you got here again. Okay. Here. Now down. Good. Bring it right here and pause. Good, look at the golf ball. Now let it fall through the golf ball. All right, try it again. Same thing, keep your eye on the ball the whole time on this one. Good, wait a little more on the left leg. Good, right back to here. Now fall through. Okay, kind of flip that a little bit, but better. Good, smooth. Hard stuff, you're doing great. Good, wait more on the left leg, stack that left leg, good, smooth up. Let it fall. Freeze, so you're doing this a little too much. Right, the legs are moving, just arms, shoulder turn, okay? Good, smooth, good, now let it fall. Right, try not to get the club so high though, right to here. Good, not there, right? Right here, it's perfect, now just turn. Perfect, 100% back. And the reason is we want to give you a base. So if you know, okay, if let's say for right now that's going to be my chipping size swing. If I want to go further, I'm going to just put a bigger club in my hand for now, because I gotta master that part. If I can't hit balls like from here to here, I'm gonna have a hard time playing golf the rest of my life. But if I can get that chipping motion down, and then use different clubs for longer shots, it's going to be a lot easier in the long run. And then we'll obviously go bigger from there, but step one is you got to understand how to get from kind of 1 to 2 and just how to be more repetitive with it. Yep. Good. Tick, tock. Better. Still a little big backswing, right? It was better contact though, right? So I want you to kind of feel like when you set up, get the butt of the club and the shaft to match the red stick on the ground. Okay, then from there, just take a swing, right? Let it fall, right? Okay, how do I get that feeling to work? So it's gonna look more like this. Right, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, ball's kind of more forward of center. Okay, I'm gonna go right to here. Yep, that's kind of what I'm feeling, and just let it go in. So okay, I'm gonna go more to the right edge of that dirt patch right there. So I'm gonna take it right to here, pause. Okay, I did it. A little shutty on it, but that's the feel I'm trying to accomplish. Good, I'm gonna get more upright on it. There you go. Shaft's matching it. Down and swing. That's what I wanted to feel. Right? Good. Bring your feet a little closer together, right? My feet were like boom, 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 right? Now, scoot your stance this way a hair. Good. Now push your hips that way more. There you go. That's good. Keep it more open. Good. Now bring the club right to here. Good. Hands more there. Perfect. Now turn through and hold. Freeze. Right here. Right? Hit a little. Stood up a little bit and hit it off the tail. But it was better. Right? Same thing. Ball slightly forward to center, I would say. Good. Scoot a little closer to it. Feet tighter. Closer, closer, closer. There you go. Good. Relax. You look really tight. Smooth. Shoulders. Look at that backswing. Good motion, right? I mean, right where he wanted, that was more just kind of like a half backswing. The club was more, left arm was parallel to the ground and the club was more upright. We're looking for more kind of right to here. Your grip kind of pauses more at the hip. So a feel might be like your hands don't pass your hips. Okay. Good. Get closer to it. Crowd that thing. There you go. There you go. Tall left leg. Don't let your grip go past your pockets or your hip. Right. Almost. Try it again. More weight on the lead side. Bring your right foot forward an inch. There you go. Bring the hands to here. Smooth back. Now turn through. Almost hit it right off the toe. That was a good swing though. Good. Smooth back. Good. Right to there. Now go. There it is. Much better. See how the hands kind of stay low, but that club head's getting higher in the backswing. One more time. Same thing. Smooth back. Better, yes. Now just turn. Good. So you're still kind of popping up through here a little bit, but the backswing's better. Tempo and the finish is better too. So keep working on that for a few swings. Much better. You missed it, but that was a much better positioning. Just lift it up a little bit. All right, so let's get to the next. The backswing's looking better. Let's get to impact a little bit. So go ahead and set up. Now impact, you want your hands to be more over here. You want your weight to be more over here. Good. So that way it looks more here. Right now you're there. Okay. So we want your sternum to be more ahead of the golf ball. Okay. That's why I plant so much weight on that lead side. So even if we start right here, right, we still want to get more weight over into it on the downswing. So the weight should be over there more. Right. So it kind of feels more here to there. As the hips open, they kind of keep more pressure on the lead side. Scoot closer to it. Yep. Hands should be close. There you go. Now scoot. Right. Bring the ball closer if you have to. Right. The more you crowd yourself, the easier it is to let that thing slide underneath it. That's looking a little too close. Slightly back. Perfect right there. Good. Just too big of a swing. Right. Try it again. There you go. Scoot a little closer if you want. Good. Feet closer, closer, closer. Now relax those arms. They look deadlocked. Smooth, like you're putting more. 1, 2. Better. He's brought the club head way inside. Good. So go ahead and set it for me. Now just use this arm for me. Take this one off, right? Now turn through with it. That's all you're doing, okay? You're keeping the club locked in this left arm. It goes 1 and 2, right? That's it. Nothing more. Simple pimple. Open your body line more. Good. Very good. Good. Just 1. Tick. Tock. Okay. Where are you hitting the ball off of? Here. Yep. Why are we hitting the ball there?
Just because I'm doing
A
this.
little bit. So there's a little inside and we're yanking through it. So go ahead and set that for me. Right? So let's get our feet matching that line more. There you go. Can you bring the club straight to here? Just straight back into it. Where's your weight at? Okay. Try it again. Boom. And let it fall back into it. Where's your weight at? Shift back over there, right? That's what I'm saying. Boom. Hands are in front of the body more. It's more like a lowercase y through there. Fantastic. Good reset, right? How do I get there? How do I create that feel? Better. Hands are still really inside on your takeaway. So feel like your grip just stays along the red line. Okay? So do a practice swing. Scoot a little closer this way. Keep coming, keep coming. Yep. Feel like your hands travel along the red line. I'll take that all day. Perfect. Perfect. Much better. Just off the toe. Show me your hands impact. So where are your hands impact? Okay, where's the club face at, right? So see, came and heel. So at impact, right? Go ahead and grip the club. Right, a little too close to it, right? I gotta get my hands there, right? Okay, so set back up. How do I get my hands there now? So do a little swing. Good, now swing down into the ball. I get to here, right? Try it again. How do I get there? Again. Into it, right? Again. Right, slow down. Don't go faster. Again. Yes, back to normal setup. Okay, now how do I get my hands down here? So smooth back. How do I get my hands down low? There you go. Right? Gotta get into that ball more. Better motion. A little off contact strike. Kind of felt that a little bit. Good. Try it again. Hands are still inside in the backswing, right? So meaning come back here and pause. Freeze. Your normal, you push those out a little bit, try it again. So feel more here, right? You're typically in there. Okay. Right? Feel like your grip's more over your toes, feeling just like that. Now let it fall down. Much better. Try it again. Same thing. Your grip's going to be more over your toes with that kind of a hinge feel into it. Now just turn. Better. Good. Same thing. Good. So good. Keep the club face straight. There you go. Boom to there. Very good. Now just use the body to turn through it. Boom. Right? So when I say body, we're kind of hitting over here and turning. Right? I like it, man. Okay, watch the size of that backswing. Right? So if you're going to get back there, which I don't even care, if you get back there, I don't want this. Okay? That left arm's going to be parallel to your target line if you're going to get back there. Okay? Let's go ahead and set up. So if you're going to get there, left arm parallel to toes or target line how we're standing. So go ahead and set up. Take it to that position. Feel left arm more parallel, right? We got to get here versus that's where you're at. Here, if we're gonna go there, fine. Just make sure the left arm's more, the hands are more in front of the sternum of the body. The arms, the club's not sinking behind you through that right arm. Okay. Better. There. Yes. Yeah, no, it'll fall perfect. That's the best one yet. Love that one. Love that one. Learn these things now. It makes it a lot easier. Down the road, at least. Almost. A little behind it. Yo. What up, dude?
Ranger Furniture.
What's that?
Talked to the city manager.
Yeah.
I was at this funeral thing and he was there. So I have like Brad, me, that's it right now, and you. You put 100,000 each, so. But I mean, just to cover the rent, maybe, or something. Well, we'll figure it out. But we gotta figure. Cause I want the driving range back here. All the shit we talked about.
Yes.
I need to fucking break 80. I did 85 today.
All right, dude.
She's a teacher. It's been a year and a half.
Oh, it's not my fault. A year and a half, you're already breaking. You're already breaking 90 consistently. All right, sorry. Don't want to get hit in the head. Perfect. All right, so let's see it. So drop your right shoulder down a bit, down like this. Yeah, I love that. You're just hitting behind it, right? So if you're not, again, this is where, okay, I've been going at it for a while and I can't find it. This is where, okay, right now for an easy fix is scoot the ball more back in the stance. Keep hitting behind it, right? So let's move it back half a ball. So you scoot it that way about half an inch, right? There you go, good. Start playing with it a little bit, figure out what works best for you. Okay, open that club face more, straighten it out, right? Meaning the club should look more like this. Open the hands. There you go, right there more. Good. So now it's 1, 2, like a putting motion. Tick, tock. Much better. See what I'm saying? You still like to get behind it like this and have too much weight over there. That's why you're still getting behind it a little bit. So it's the fun part about learning chipping. The most important thing is when you do your practice swings, am I sweeping behind the ball or ahead of the ball, right? So do a practice swing or two, but make sure your club starts sweeping over here instead of behind the ball, okay? Good. Keep the hands close to you, right? Don't reach so much. There it is, good. That's the one. Then when you're ready, hit the ball. Feet a little closer. Yep. Still brought it inside. So when you got to the top, your hands were inside by your rib cage instead of out in front of you more. Right? So a little too big of a chip swing, but that's not even the bigger part. So go ahead and set up. Again, so when you brought it in, you just brought it in like this again. So then you brought it straight in like that and hit it off the toe. Okay? Relax, dude. Oh my God. Don't have to squeeze it so tight, right? So more here. And even if you got to here or here, we just don't want to get stuck inside here because now you have to fight it back in at some awkward position. Okay? Yeah, let it fall now. It's fall. That's perfect. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's simple. You got this. I believe in you. Soft arms, soft hands. Bring the club up just a little bit. Let it fall. That's all you gotta do. That is it. That is the extent of what I'm trying to get you to learn. Because once you learn that, it's like, okay, you can only hit behind the ball for so many reasons. Why? Okay, at some point I'm putting my weight behind the ball again, right? But if my center balance and my sternum is ahead of that ball, and I just kind of learn to bring it up and let it fall back down and not get behind it while I'm swinging, then it's like, okay, then you learn how to keep the weight more stable, and that's how you start hitting cleaner shots. So try it again. Same exact thing you just did. Keep the weight over here now. Now try it. See what I'm saying? It's only so many things it could possibly be, right? But much better. So try it again. Try to feel that same thing. Little thin. Try again, right? Right. Don't let that, yeah, right there, good. Don't let that happen. Boom. Now it's turned through it. Yes, 100%. You're there. You're doing the right motions, trusting it in real time. Very good. All right, let's grab your 7-iron. Let's go. All right. So it's gonna be a little straighter, but we do still want our setup or our stance to be a little bit open. Okay. So same thing we're gonna do, like the last swing. Right. I want the club head. The club maybe about a ball, club head or a little bit more off the inside front foot. It can go center. The more back the ball gets, the lower the trajectory wants to be. A more neutral is right about here. Club head, maybe club head and a ball off the front foot. That allows the hand to get more forward impact. The more behind you the ball gets at setup, the more behind you the hands are going to be at impact. The more ball wants to hook on you, typically. Not for everybody, but most players. Okay. So when we set up, we want our 7-iron slightly forward of center. Okay. And we want our feet open to our target line. So if this is a straighter line, right? See this crack right here? Let's say that's straight. See how we're slightly open to it? We want that so when we come through it, the hands will be a little more open to the target and a little easier to clear the hips. Okay? So again, working more here. 1, 2, and then into the ball. Boom. Okay. Oh, that was fat. I haven't swung today yet. One more. Well, it takes me 2 to 3 to warm up. There we go. Like I said, 2 to 3 to warm up. Okay, so again, with the full swing, shoulder width apart on the feet. Ball slightly forward of center. See more to here looking. That was good for now. Do a little wider stance for me. There you go. I don't want you more there. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let this guy relax. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Okay. Push your weight forward a little bit. Too much, half that. Yep, much better. Okay, let's get your hands a hair lower. Over there. Good. That looks better. Make a swing. Not bad. And when you're ready, hit a couple balls. Good. Right shoulder down and in more. There you go. Good. Little open club face. Keep swinging. You got a little Pete Calvin in you, or Calvin Pete. It's this guy who had like the driving record or most consistent driving record from 1980 to 1990, I think it was. 10 years in a row. Top of your swing was just like his. Little inside cross. Well, so square your feet up a little bit more. There you go. That's better. Good. Smooth now. Okay, let's go ahead and get the top of your swing and pause for me. Yep. Smooth up. I want you to feel like your hands are a little higher at the top of your swing. Right now, you're pretty laid off inside like here. I'm thinking more up here and then start your downswing, okay? Yeah, I want you to feel like that's happening more on your downs and your top of your swing, okay? Good.
Next on the first tee, down with Nat. Second up is Wolfer. Third up is Telford with Frank.
Very close. Still hitting behind the ball, right? Okay. Let's go to the top of your swing and pause for me. Why is that happening, do we think? So when we get to the top of our swing, go ahead and pause. Good. Once we're in this first position here, we need to keep this right here. I want you to bump more weight onto your left leg. There. Now start your downswing. Right? So that's how we get the weight moving ahead of the ball so we're not hitting behind it so much. Okay? Try a practice swing, right? So I don't even care if the ball's out here. If you want to bring the ball here, more than welcome to. Boom, boom, boom. That's close enough. Okay, now make sure to do some practice swings. Is my sweep ahead or behind the ball? Good, and get it ahead of it. Better. Good. Now hip to the front side. There you go. Much better. Better. Little baby fade. Club face is a little open at the top, but no big deal. Keep working on that. Good swing. Very straight ball flight. Very close. All right, just gonna top your swing and pause a little bit. Okay. So set up. Good. Takeaway is gonna be right here. Good. Now we're gonna go straight up from here feeling. Okay, more up here, left shoulder down towards the golf ball, a hair more. Yeah. Now from here, let's keep a little more weight stacked that way. There you go. Keep the left arm long. There you go. Now we start the downswing. Boom, 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 boom. Where's the weight at ahead of the ball? Boom. There we go. Good. Okay. So same thing like in baseball. We want to feel that club is high at the top and it drops in. Right? We don't want to get stuck behind us too soon. It can create a snap hook or an over-the-top throw. Does that make sense? Just want to feel like a little wide and away, and then it drops in instead of inside with collapsed arm, which a lot of us tend to do. Width more. Okay. Yep. So feel like so go to the top of your swing and pause. Now, feel like your right arm, again, I don't mind that. Feel like your right arm just doesn't go behind you, right? Your right arm is more in front of you. That's all you need. That's literally all you need, because from there, everything's going to drop in behind you and throw out. That make sense? Cool. Good. Smooth the top and pause. Fire. See how straight that is? Comfortable? Absolutely not. Right? But learning how to create width and not collapsing that trailing arm. Again, you can do it in a timeless swing, but you don't really want that to happen until you start getting on the downswing more, right? So you don't want to get the top and be stuck inside, because then you're going to get really inside and play a massive overdraw, or you get stuck inside and throw it over the top. You want to be out and top and away. As you start the downswing, then that width of the hands and arms shrinks, right? But we don't want to be there at the top of the swing. We want width, so that way we can create, as the club starts hanging back, it releases through the ball more without having to think so much about lag, right? And that's what everyone's always talking about. Lag, lag, lag. Just create more width, it'll come naturally. Good, so smooth the top. Feel like that left arm just long all the way through the swing. Just rush the downswing, right? Long, and then go, boom. Good. Smooth the top. Almost a little inside the top. Okay, so that's top or swing and pause for me.
I'm just testing it. I'm just seeing if it had match power.
Good. Right arm more in front of the body here more. Okay, now let it fall through. Didn't start out so far left. Try it again. Same thing. Good. Smooth the top and pause. Good. Feel yeah, exactly more out here more. Now let it fall. Better. So now you're figuring, okay, that's not hooking left on me, right? Everything's staying more in front of me. Right shoulder down in a little bit. There you go. Good. Good. Off the heel here. Tuck that right shoulder down and in. Hold on. Up. There. Better, yes. Much better. Much better. Just quick. Quick. Try it again. So go ahead and set up. What I would kind of do is go ready 1,000, 2, 1,003. Now let's let it fall through. Good. That's what we kind of working on. So I'm trying to work that top of the position in until I really understand it. Oh, good. Same thing. Good. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,003. And just let it fall through. Right? Okay. Now I'm starting to see how that works a little bit, right? Good.
Next on the first tee, you have the 158 Walter group.
See what I'm saying? You don't have to learn exactly how I'm teaching. You be your own swing. The difference is, as long as you understand how that club comes through here, you're gonna learn it. But if we can't find out these fundamental positionings, like, you know, you gotta crawl through the mud a little bit to understand these awkward feels and positions. And then once you get it, you're like, okay, it's not so horrible, but like, it's a pain in the ass because it's not comfortable. It feels awkward. And you feel like, what, really? And then all of a sudden, oh, that's why it goes straight, right? Because everything's more neutralized versus, you know, getting inside, doing this all other stuff where we have to manipulate it back down the path again. Good job. Hit a few more naturally, and we'll call it a day.